So crazy.
Here's some cups though.
Good morning, you guys. It is so cold this morning. I really struggled to get out of bed. I think I've spoken about it on my Instagram. I'm not too sure if I've mentioned it on my YouTube yet, but for the last probably month or so, I haven't been drinking caffeine because at the time I couldn't really exactly pinpoint why I was getting such bad anxiety. And then as soon as I stopped, I noticed such a big difference. And then last night, Alex and I were watching a movie in bed and we bought some espresso coffee and dark chocolate almond ice cream. So good, the Connoisseur brand, my absolute fave. I'm not even kidding, I woke up in the middle of the night at 1 AM just feeling so anxious. I had to get out of bed and just listen to some relaxing music and read my book for a little bit just to snap myself out of it. And it didn't take me long, but I just didn't want to wake Alex up. I wanted to let him sleep. But yeah, I was just feeling so bad. So because of that, I've woken up feeling a little bit funky, but I'm determined to not let it affect my day. I am going to make myself some breakfast and I might make myself a nice decaf coffee. I bought a milk frother a few days ago. That's been really fun actually. But yes, anyway, welcome to a new vlog. Also, let's not talk about my hair. I'm in that in-between day. I want to work out tomorrow and then I want to wash it so that it's fresh for the weekend, but I don't want to wash it today because this is going to get gross again when I work out tomorrow. Alright, let's go. You guys, the mug collection is growing. A few are missing actually, but I think this morning I'm going to use this mug. My friend on Instagram, Jenna, she made it for me. We did a little bit of a mug swap. It's been really nice drinking out of a mug that I haven't made. Milk. Oh, baby. If I was being really picky, I would say it's a little too frothy, but we're not gonna go there. I hate how dark it is in here, but it is a super gloomy day outside, so I've written myself a to-do list of all of the pieces that I need to make today. I sent out all of the Candy Skies collection yesterday, and I haven't yet started my next collection, but today I want to begin the planning process because planning and just testing everything, it takes so much time. And then I have a few other personal pieces that I want to make for a project that I'm working on, which all will be revealed very shortly. And yeah, so that's the plan. I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to make 7 pieces. There'll probably be a little bit more because I usually get carried away. It's actually the next day. I left you guys hanging in the dark yesterday with where I got up to with the clay. We're just gonna my camera is freaking out, but what I was saying was I got to make 3 vases and lots of mugs and a few bowls as well. These aren't for a drop or anything. It's kind of It's actually Margot's birthday tonight. Well, it was last weekend, but we're celebrating it this weekend for her birthday present. She doesn't know about this just yet, but Mads and I have organized a paint and sip class for us all to do, which will be super fun. Maddie's actually just made her like a little ticket on Canva that I'm gonna print out for her and make it into like a card. So I'm gonna make a nice cheese board for us to bring, and we've got some rosé, and I think it's gonna be a really cute afternoon. We're painting like a woman, and that's all I know, but she has no idea. This is the movie ticket that Mads made. Super cute. Things like this get me really excited. I'm so lame. This is the cheese board I just made. Some of my best work, honestly. It's got like chocolate, even Oreos, a few different kinds of cheeses, quince paste. This rocket and almond hummus are absolute fave. Lucky for you. Good morning guys, we just got back from a walk. Literally I'm forever trying to make tripods out of things that aren't tripods. But we just got back from a walk and we bought some ingredients to juice because it's winter. We want to start juicing more just because it's good for you and we both really love juice. We have a really nice juicer as well, we just never get the chance to use it. So yeah. We got celery, carrots, beetroot, apple and oranges. The supermarket was sold out of ginger, unfortunately.
That's good.
It's hey.
Tasty.
And Al just made avocado toast. How good does this look? I look like I have just gotten out of bed and that is because I have. It is 10:43 and it's been the gloomiest weather the last few days, which has kind of just made me slow down. We're also going into a 3-day lockdown here in Queensland, which isn't ideal, but it's only 3 days, so it could be so much worse. Just crossing my fingers that it doesn't get extended after 3 days and they keep on top of things, but overall we are really lucky. My project for today, or the first half of this morning at least, is to tile this wooden cube that my dad and I built the other day and get around to filming the first half of this DIY project because it was literally just me and dad running around Bunnings and then assembling the cube. It wasn't too interesting. I did, however, film some snippets because I'm gonna make a reel on Instagram. So I'll just input that here so you can kind of get a feel for what I'm talking about. But you've probably seen them all over Instagram and Pinterest. The brand that I first discovered them from was called Polly. I believe they're based in Melbourne. I'll put their on the screen here as well. I think they sell them for like $500, the smallest size. After buying all the materials, it definitely does add up. I think it was like $170. So yeah, I guess significantly cheaper, but I've spent a lot of time making it so far. I'm going to be attempting to tile for the first time ever. I don't know, I just thought it would be something fun to do. Oh yeah, dining table update. You guys might remember from my last vlog, Mads and I picked up this dining table from the tip. It's now pretty much all finished. Maddie ended up sanding the top of it. She did such a good job, but I think it looks so good in this space. And then we just have to get some chairs, but I think it looks really good. And then this is the cube. I went for white and beige tiles. Our hardware store honestly didn't have the hugest variety of colors, but I thought something neutral like this would just match more things. Alright, so I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I've just looked up a tutorial on YouTube. I'm happy to link it down below if you guys are making something like this as well. But this is the wooden box that my dad kindly helped me build. and I've just laid out the tiles with some spaces on the top. I wanted to make sure that the box was big enough, and also, yeah, just to kind of get my head around it. I also have some wall and floor tile adhesive that I'm going to be using, and then this is my adhesive spreader. So hopefully you guys can somewhat see what I'm doing here. Oh, okay, I've just realized I actually have to mix this, so I'll be back once I've done that. I literally just mixed this in my kitchen with a spoon and a container, so I'm hoping it works.
Let me spit my game. You know that this room got me moving this way. You've been in the frame. All those things you do got me willing to play. Just a few steps from the door. Watch for them bottle caps on the floor. Puts me in the mood for some.
Right, I've done the first side. That was a lot harder than I envisioned. I don't know if I mixed the adhesive correctly, but it was just a little bit too runny, so I'm gonna add some more powder next time. But I have to leave that to dry for 30 minutes. So I'll see you guys in 30 minutes once it's dry.
Sight to see, feels like the right time. Let me spit my game. You know that this room got me moving this way. You've been in the frame. All those things you do got me willing to play. You are high vlog.
Okay, it is. Shut up. This is what I have to live with, you guys. It is the second day of my DIY. I ended up finishing all of the tiles last night, but I had to let it dry for 24 hours. It was a bit of an ordeal, if I'm being honest. I kind of had to do one side and then wait an hour and a half and then do the other side. So it was a very gradual process. I ended up getting really sick of filming it. So I think I only filmed a few sides and maybe the top. But overall, I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. Also, we went to gym this morning, so that's why I look like this. So I'm just gonna pull all of these spaces out, seeing as the tile adhesive is all dry now. Look at that. I think that happened when I moved it.
That's right. It'll look alright once we grab it.
Stop, Al. Dude. So this is what it looks like pre-grout. The grout's just white and it will fill in all of these gaps, but all of the tiles are stuck down nicely. I've just begun editing this video and realized whilst importing all of the footage that A, I never showed you guys the finished result of the bedside table, and B, I never outroed the video, so I'm here to do both of those things. This is the final product. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's definitely not perfect. There are a few tiles that weren't spaced out very well, but I managed to put that on the back side so you can't see it anyway. The only thing I regret doing is not making a second one, because eventually when we move, it'd be nice to have one on either side. So if you guys would be interested in me making like a full in-depth video of how Dad and I made that, like I mentioned, he did most of the building, like the timber box sort of thing, and then I tiled and grouted it all myself. But I'm pretty confident that if I was to do it again, I'd be able to like show you guys exactly how we did it with all of the measurements and things. So yeah, let me know down below if that's something you're interested in, because I guess that will then force me to have to make another one. I'm definitely back on my vlogging game, which is good. There should be lots of vlogs coming out. I feel like I'm finally getting a routine with it all again. This is the end of this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!